I had desktop audio muted.
Fucking reality and fucking bullshit.
Oopsie. Well, anyways, hello everyone. It's me, Fingers of WEEABOO-FUNZONE here. And today we're gonna be working on a kit, as you can see. But I also wanted to go over, I picked up something for the arcade recently. And I did, spoilers, I did look in it to make sure there wasn't like a mail slip or something. But we have purchased the first of many multis. And the reason I went with this one is because it was a little harder to track down than just navigating to a storefront and purchasing it, but this is, real quick, this is a B board for the Sega System 16. I did not have the board near me, because of course I didn't. It was very, very silly of me, but it is what it is. But essentially, what this device does is you plug a bunch of ROMs into it, which I don't have, because of course I don't. And you flip these disc switches. I'm not sure what JTAG 1 and CN5, I'm not sure what these jumpers are on each side of the device. I should figure that out, or at least look at a couple more videos. But this will go on a Sega System 16 A board, and looks like this was tested 6.2. These appear to be hand assembled. Some of these solder joints do not look very machined, but yeah, very excited to be able to use this guy, and I'm committing it to film so that when I go to make this eventual video, I will be able to talk about it more and have some footage instead of just pictures. But they even gave me some like stickers and a nice little card. I purchased this from one of the I believe he is like a mod or like an owner on arcade projects, Mitsurugi W. But yeah, thank you, man. If you're ever watching this video, I appreciate you dealing with me, because I don't really go on the forums a lot. I'm kind of a I kind of am allergic to forums a little bit, but yeah, he was nice enough to sell me one of these, even though I have like no post history or whatever. So thank you. This will go away now to a safe place. And what will be coming out is what we'll be building today. This guy. Nanchin. Or Natchin. I've always been curious about these. I saw one on sale. This is one of the last things I bought on Amy. I'm phasing out buying things from Amy generally. I'm kind of tired of buying from there. And also, too, I'm just kind of not really doing a ton of anime figure stuff these days. But Anyway, yeah, this is one of the things I bought while I was still using the site. And I think I paid like 2,200 yen for it. So I have no idea how this guy will build or play. So we shall see. Right. Hajimeruzo. Oh god, I gotta move this too. Oh man, this will be fun to use someday. So completely unrelated. One of my grandparents is passing away, and they're cleaning out his estate. And this is one of the things that was bequeathed upon me, is this Kmart drill. I guess it's like a private label rigid drill. The chuck says rigid on it, so I'm assuming it's just like this old ass drill. It smells like shit when it runs, but it's really tiny for like a drill. So this would be fun to use on like more delicate stuff, I think. Instead of like I mean, I have rotary tools and stuff too with like the pen stylus attachment, but yeah, it's heavy as fuck though. Like you could like actually like hurt someone with this if you like pistol whipped them with it. Like it's bulky, it's hefty. Commence the ASMR bag opening. Put your hands on your genitals and begin stroking. I'm hoping this is more of a short build. I'm not particularly interested in spending 4 hours on a build. I have other things I need to do tonight. But I felt compelled to actually, the whole reason I went live was to show off that board and have the video for that whenever that video gets made. If I'm going to be honest with you. But as if we can knock off another leg off of the giant backlog, then that's always a good thing too. Nothing wrong with reducing our backlog. Okay, we'll leave like the special parts in here for now. Go ahead and pull that. There's a lot of decals in this guy. Oh no, Megumin. Sorry. You used to be able to see a lot more of my desk, but unfortunately the camera I'm using is not a very good wide angle camera. So many of the things that are on my, I'm gonna have to think about another camera. This one does kind of suck, but unfortunately a lot of cameras require software to capture from, and this PC I'm using, I am not able to use software because it's not on Windows 10. Oh, this fell apart. Okay, let's see. We need A22. The first shot has been fired. Speaking of things that I need that need to be new, I could really use a new pair of nippers. I feel like I say that every time I stream and then I don't replace them. And then I say that again. Let's see. I'm assuming this is G. That would be... it's a synonym for correct that starts with G. That would be a grounded response. That doesn't really work. I'm probably not going to go too hard with the sanding and stuff today. Only on, like, super important stuff. What I would like to do is I'd really like to get some, oh, jeez, this is one of those, like, overhang nubs. Looks good, though. There isn't, like, a really bad, like... overhang. Let's see. So it wants us to do it cap in. Okay, if that's the case, then I will do a better job of nub removal on the little pylons here. So that, okay. Didn't exactly do the best job of explaining that. Okay, next we need G13, F5, and A23. Let's grab A23 while we're available. And then F5. Where is runner F? So how was everyone's day today? Mine was unexpectedly busy for a minute. As I mentioned, my job can be very hectic. Okay, well, that went in nicely. Thankfully, though, it seems like most of the crazy shit is over. For the day, and I have a bit of a moment of respite. To work on this fun kit. Jesus Christ. That was a weird thing. Wonder why that, speaking of work, it's like me talking about it summoned them. Okay, I need A24. Oh god, the weird synthetic, like, bass line kind of scared me there. I thought my headphones were starting to, like, go bad. I was like, oh no. But no, it's just like a little plunky little bass line in the music. Alright, let me... Okay, good, it was a nothing burger. Sorry, I know, like, that's really unprofessional to do that while I'm streaming, but I do have an obligation to that, unfortunately. Although, I have put in probably 8 hours of work today, I'd say. A fair amount. Oh, I love it when gates are all on the pegs, because it means you don't have to really sand them unless it's a bad cut. G10. Okay, we're really using these G runners right off the get-go. Ah, we're gonna need our little face plate. Of course, there's always the exception when you do it and the part is you can see the end that you didn't sand. Oopsie. Alright, so it looks like we do need the face part right now. It says D18 is our blank face. Oh, we have several, actually. It'd be more fun to do, because he comes with some fun faces. But I don't know a great way to do water slide decals and have them last. Like, obviously I've done them before, but I've never really learned how to, like, properly apply them. F4, F9, and A16. What is A16? Oh. I'm Mr. Noob. Oh, that's pretty clean. Ah, that is where face go. Okay, let's see now. Okay, we need G runner again. G. Oh, this. Oh, wow. That is weird. 17 and 16, huh? I'm gonna have to really remember. Half of these just sound like remixes from Smash. Oh, shit. That was the wrong side. I need F8. Not that that's a bad thing, by the way. But that was very annoying. Oh boy. Like, what is this from? I guess it's some Kirby remix. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse Challenge mode. Okay, so it's not from Smash. Is that really how Labs is only known for, is like Smash and Kirby? I thought they did more than that. I guess Earthbound too. Okay, F3. We got a little cockpit seat thing going on here. Speaking of Earthbound. You know, I never really played Earthbound a ton. So obviously I'm like an expert on the game, and I know everything about it, just like everyone else that writes video game articles for websites. Music is nice though. It's very calming. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need our other G runner. And we need... Let's do these one by one. Just a hunch. Just a feeling. Man, if there was ever a piece to go flying, it's gonna be this one. Stream would be over. Never mind, we're good. We did it. Yes. No horrifying missing piece situation. F13 and F16. Alright, where's our F runner? Oh. That is an odd joint. Ah, this is like the arm assembly. As soon as it goes on the thing. There we go. That's much better. And then just repeat for the other side. That's what I figured. Probably could have did that a little better. Back to A runner. We're gonna need A8, A14, A15. Alrighty. Oh. Very nice. Alright, we're making waves. We are on... There's not a lot more pages to go, actually. Seems like most of the work in this guy is all in the body and, like, maybe the hips. Yeah, the legs don't really seem that crazy. I need F2. This is like a hard point. Oh, God. Oh, my God. That is sketchy. Ugh. Ugh, that joint is fucked. I can guarantee you someone cut that off at some point. Oh, this is an annoying... Yeah, that was annoying to have to put in. And then we need another D. We need 17. Oh, they're coded. Ah. And these are for hard points. If you want to customize more meta parts. More power. It's a different robot series, I'm sorry. Okay, good. I haven't been muted this whole time. I had like a sneaking suspicion that I forgot to unmute myself. Again, even though I clearly talked in the beginning. Ooh, okay. 1. And then we're ready for number 2. What did I just put in? Is D used in another thing? I clearly have 2 of them. There's D17. And there's D18. In fact, this one's in way better shape, so I actually made it harder on myself with what I have done. I can't believe you've done this. I love that video. Guy gets smacked upside the head. I can't believe you've done this. Holy shit. Instead, it doesn't immediately just start throwing hands. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, Pokemon Snap was Hal? Yeah, that's right. Ah. Ooh. Alright, so let's see now. There's just too little of a space. To fit this guy. Go on, get in the hole. There we go, jeez. I did not want to stay there. Yo, what up, Brad? How you doing? Just working on a kit because I had to record video of a package I got for a video, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do a kit too while we're at it. So I did. But I've always been curious about these little guys. They seem kind of fun. There was a police one that I thought looked a lot more interesting. Because it reminded me a lot of Soul Trobo. Yeah, or not Soul Trobo, fucking Patlabor. God, I can't believe I got that. I mean, I guess Tail Concerto technically is a police robo thing. But yes, it was this guy. I'll bring it back on camera for a hot minute to show off. But we have the start of a multi here. This is for the Sega System 16. So, the reason I went with this one first is because I'll be able to play stuff like Cotton and Phantasy Star. Or not Phantasy Star, fuck. Fantasy Zone. Both Sega games, but vastly different execution. Fantasy Zone is a lot of fun. That might be one of my favorite shmups, if not my favorite shmup. I really like it. It doesn't just feel like the challenge all comes from just spamming the screen with shit. It feels a lot more balanced as an actual game. And, like, the way you beat it is feels a little bit more skill-based and not just rote memorization of, like, patterns in a sequence. And Fantasy Zone 2 I like even better. But that is kinda sorta not available on arcade hardware. I say kinda sorta because someone patched it onto arcade hard. I have no idea how. I was able to play it in person, and it was super cool. I really would like to be able to do that one day. Because Fantasy Zone 2 is a lot more fun than 1, in my opinion. I like the general... Some of the stuff they added is really cool. Like there's like a reverse world that you can go into, and it's harder. It's very cool. I wish I could have figured out how they did it, or got it working. It was still kind of a little glitchy, because it wasn't meant to run on arcade hardware, even though they showed it running on arcade hardware at one point, like Sega did. But it was only, I think it was only ever officially released as part of like a compilation on the PlayStation. But I'd like to be able to run it on real arcade hardware. Or, you know, now that I have a PS2, maybe I might be able to get it. I really don't like that nub. I'd like to maybe be able to see if I can get on the PS2 running. Whatever game it was. But yeah, Fantasy Zone 2 is really cool. Fantasy Zone 1 is cool too. And I definitely want to try Cotton. But yeah, unfortunately, I gotta spend a little bit more cash to get the ROMs for that, because as you were able to see, you have to provide those. I believe they said they're working on a revision too that's all SanDisk card based, so that you don't have to flash ROMs and do all that shit. But what console am I? I mean, I don't have every console. There's plenty of game consoles I don't have. Shit, how the fuck do I do this? Oh no, you have to glue this? Oh, that sucks. Oh, I hate that. That fucking sucks. Wait. I mean, it's not like I don't have glue, but like... I guess you could just friction fit it for now. But it recommends you glue it. Sega Pico. No, I don't have one of those. I obviously I don't. There's a lot of consoles I don't have, like anything TurboGrafx or PC Engine. I don't have a Sega CD or 32X. I don't have like I mean, there's a lot. It's hard to think about the ones you don't have versus do. I don't have like any of the like NES stuff, like the Sega Mark III. I mean, I don't have any Game & Watch shit. We have a not seen here. I don't don't have any, like, Xbox consoles past the 360. That's, I guess, a more modern one. But I'm gonna be a bit controversial here. No console after the Xbox 360 from Microsoft's is worth owning, period. Even with Game Pass, which you can just get on PC. Sony and Microsoft have been very bad options as consoles, in my opinion, for, like, well over a I mean, at least the PS... That's not true. The PS4 has stuff that's, like, exclusive or whatever, but, like... I don't know. I feel like the PS4 was, like, right at the start of me not liking mainstream AAA gaming anymore. Where it really wasn't something that... Like, there were AAA games that I felt like I could or would have enjoyed growing up. And the PS4 was kind of the death of that for me. And I never owned a PS3 until way later. So I don't have as much of an appreciation for that either. But I do have a PS3, I just don't use it, really. That's another one I should get modded, though. Because it's a backwards compatible FAT. G2, G6, G7. Wow. Also, that was a lot of build-up for this little guy here. There's quite a lot of work to get our mans to be a man. But, But yeah, there's a lot of video games I don't own. I'm mostly going ape shit now for arcade stuff. I feel like that's kind of more interesting to me. And then obviously I would like to go backwards with consoles and stuff. I just think modern video games aren't for me anymore. I've kind of slowly realized this with the Nintendo Switch 2. Like, even if it didn't have all the problems that it had, like, Mario Kart just does... How is Mario Kart rad? You partaked in the Switch. Like, is it obviously, like, I imagine it's not worth $80, but is it, like, you know, is it at least enjoyable? Like, you returned the Switch 2? Really? Wow. Wow. Okay. What the fuck did I just do? I did something wrong. This is bad. What did I do? What did I just put together? How the fuck does that even work? Oh, it's supposed to go together like that, but, like... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's my problem with it, too, is it's just too expensive. And I don't care that they made Pauline a lolly. I'm not interested in Donkey Kong. In fact, if anything, that's a little weird. She was a full-grown woman at one point. What happened? Nintendo. You trying to tell us something here? I don't know. Yeah, just the pricing is bullshit in my opinion. It's not... Oh, did you get... You got, Bravely... Yeah, that's right, you did get Bravely Default. So you're one of the poor souls who, didn't know about the digital keycard, huh? I heard those were doing really bad for them, by the way. I heard the digital keycard stuff really did not pan out for them in the third-party sellers in the way they were hoping. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't get excited for it. I really can't. Like... Okay, there we go. Wow, what a experience that was. And this time I won't fuck it up when I do the next one. Yeah, I'd much rather just, is the price that bad for a Switch 2? It's only a bit more expensive than an personally, for me, it's not so much the price of the console, like, it's the $80 games. I just don't want to support that. But that's, even if my problem is, even if the Switch 2 does kind of find itself in a better spot with a price drop or whatever, oh, fuck, our music is over. Hang on, we're gonna do music. We already started with this one. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a use... I'm going to be real. I don't have a use case for a Steam Deck. That's why I never really picked one up. For me, I'd rather just play the old consoles I already have. Like, it's not even so much a hardware issue. It's like the games themselves and the philosophy of the design of those games. I just don't really think I identify with modern gaming anymore. Like, just period. Like, I think it's over for me. I don't really care about, like, indies, because a lot of indies, I mean, they're creative, yeah, but the problem is they're, like, overly specific, and they can be amateurish. I used to use the term AA games to describe the games that I like before it became one of those, like, fart-sniffing, like, commentator words that I see a lot of, like, video game commentary people do or use. But oh! No! The video game commentators, they fucking cursed me. God damn it. Oh, I hope it didn't roll far. Oh, I'm gonna be looking for that for a year. It's the color of the carpet. Oh, there it is, thank God. Okay, whew. I was gonna say, Legendary Drops fucking cursed me to step on a Lego. What's another one? Legendary Drops, I know there's more. That one guy that went crazy, like Sungrad Studios or whatever. Nothing against those people in particular, but I just think it's very easy to be like sit in a position like that and make comments like that as a thing. I think they kind of say a lot of stuff that's kind of obvious, but like no one wants to do anything about actually making it happen, so the situation is just going to feed into itself and get worse. I guess, but like it's going to be a long time, I think. Claire Obscure, is that the Final Fantasy from like France that everyone's talking about that you were saying was good? I know you said you were playing that one. Wow. Ball joint. Or no, that one's Expedition 33. I think it's gonna just be a while. Yeah, Final Fantasy. I just think it's gonna be a while before like games that are more interesting and can have niche appeal, but still have like industry like talent and like budgets behind them. Not to say that indie games can't be that. And I have nothing against indie games. Oh, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is the full title. Got it. So they're all the same game. Okay, yeah. No, maybe I'll have to give that a shot. I don't know. But yeah, for me, it's just like there's games in the past that I'd much and systems and like things I'd much rather experience, or I feel like are more worth my time. Personally, on like older systems. And to be honest, just in general too, I'd rather spend my time now that I'm an adult, and I have a bit more of a like an actual overview on my life. I would much rather spend my time working on making stuff, I think, than sort of getting upset at other people's creations, or like experiencing something from the modern era and just not liking it that much. I'd much rather spend that time either on my own personal work, or hell, even just like yeah, again, like, since I started streaming, I've been going back and playing all kinds of stuff. Like, Frog Golf was, or, Ribbit King. I keep calling it Frog Golf like it's the Japanese title, but Ribbit King was excellent. That is such a fun game. And I actually own a physical copy of it too. I didn't. That was way before, before flippy drive days. But that game is a lot of fun. And then obviously getting to go back and revisit stuff from when I was younger is a good time. Getting to replay like Paper Mario and Tail Concerto and can you get in the fucking hole? Jesus. God, sorry about that. Those hard points did not want to go away. Okay, so we have two, like, he's literally got, like, little paw cat legs. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty much it. We're kind of not long for this kit. Most of the work kind of went into him himself. Surprised they didn't give him cat. I swear to God, one of these has like little cat ears and stuff you could probably put on him. I may have even seen that. Let's see, D12 and D13. So we're going back to D's nuts. Lol.
So I missed.
D12, D3. Now, why the fuck did they do this? That's so weird. I mean, I get it. It's probably like... Probably was like a manufacturing thing, but they like put them on like opposing ends of each other. It's very odd. Just like feng shui wise or whatever. There is a cat version. I knew it! I knew it to be true! Okay, we need to find E. That's G. The fuck is E? Oh, E. Oh, E, they. We. Oh, here we go. There's a whole set of runners I haven't even touched. Wow. E5 and E3. Rest in peace, E3. Rest in peace. We'll never get another Hulk smash ever again. Skittles will never grace the stage. Speaking of cats. And you'll never hear another doodly 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 doo out of Mr. Caffeine's mouth ever again. He's been permanent. He was taken out back and shot for war crimes. That has a really annoying mold line on that piece. I don't know if this is a kit I'd paint, but yeah. I feel like once I get this fucking spray booth hooked up and not have it just be a collection area, I feel like this, you'll probably see a bit of an explosion in gunpla streams from me. I am gonna try to, I am letting everyone know right now, I am gonna try to get a paint camera going, like 100%. I don't know how that's gonna work, like audio wise or whatever, and I don't know how I'm gonna, I'll have to get like a USB extension cord or something. That'll be a very odd experience. G5. There is yet another fucking little piece. Excuse me, sorry. God damn. This is a very involved thigh. Where did my... There it is. Here's a little bit of a Lionel train tip for you all. When you have small pieces like this and you want to sand them, just get one of these little bamboo skewer guys. Just stick it on there and go to town. Xeon won't know what hit him. Okay, it looks like we have to do this. Oh, is this the foot? No, this is not the foot. In fact, it's the opposite of the foot. Is there like a, Rad, is there like a group of people that really go ham on these? Because this seems like it has a lot of hard points and stuff. For like customization shit. Having a piece of silly putty? Yeah. That could also work. Although, to be fair, I have not seen silly putty like in a store in like probably over a decade. Probably, but I don't look them up too much. Yeah. I was just curious if you knew offhand. It's no big deal. Let's see, E1 and E2. Let's pick from the same runner and save ourselves the headache later. Oh god. Oh, there's a couple of these in this kit where it's like really like almost, you know, like how sometimes you accidentally snip off a part you need. There's a couple pieces in this kit that have been so far very, very, very close to that happening for me because of the way they position the gates and stuff. Thankfully, I haven't done it yet. But there's a couple really bad ones, including this one. Is it really just as easy as... Oh. Yep. It really do be that simple sometimes. E4. fuck? Wait, did I force it together too far? No. Oh shit, yeah I did. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I saw stretch marks. What the fuck? What happened? The hell? Is it too small for the fucking piece? Are you kidding me? That's E4. No, I didn't. What the hell? Why does this just not like this? So 1 and 2. They're both correct. Yeah, what the fuck? This just doesn't really like this part for some reason. Either that or I forced it too hard together somehow? Well, let's try it now. Yeah, what the hell? That... Oh god, it's doing it again. Okay, now let's try one more time. Yeah, what the hell happened? Ugh, that was weird. Well, it's a good thing we figured that out. But man, what an odd problem to have. The pieces were like too pushed together. I've never experienced a kit where that's been an issue like that. Where it's like, no, the pieces need to be spread apart more. It's like, oh, okay. God, Ape Escape is so good. I miss it so much. I still probably think TV Tower is my favorite of the Ape Escape 1 levels. It's very cool level. Oh shit. gotta be honest, I don't really like these joints. They seem very not good. They seem very thin, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I could easily see them getting brittle one day and just going pop. And of course, they're like this ridiculous proprietary shape. It's basically impossible to fix. Damn fruit flies. I swear, they're coming up through the vents and stuff. I really hate that. Like, I do try to keep my basement somewhat clean, even though I do eat down here and stuff. I don't just have, like, food garbage constantly lying around. H2, H3. H2, no! H2, no! Man, this is another set of cat paws we're doing, huh? We're really doing it, huh? What would an Ape Escape model kit even, like, be? I wonder. That is kind of just such a weird fucking idea. It's preposterous. There are some, like, mech stuff. Yeah, the elephant tank, or I'm gonna be real, like, there's a mech in, like, the first one that's, like, gold and blue that I think could make a really cool kit. I forget where it is, if it's in... I think it's either in the sewer or the factory level. But yeah, there is a decent amount of mech stuff in Ape Escape. That plane that Spencer flies, I think, on the TV tower stage could be cool too. But that's definitely a, like, you know, literal fucking Who moment for, like, model. Jesus, this doesn't want to go in. This does not spark joy. Okay, there we... Oh, fuck. What did I miss? Oh, no. Oh, I didn't do a joint. I was gonna say, oh, fuck. I hope I don't have to take this whole thing apart. I don't, thankfully. But weird. It's on, like, two completely different runners. F6 and G8. What an odd combination, but okay. We have an leg. Wow. That was a lot of work for a stubby ass little leg like this. I can't get over that it's just like this boxy ass robot. And it's got like a little fucking paw for a foot. That's a new one for sure. I need some water, man. I'm starting to get a little... I might have to take my headphones off. I was getting a little lightheaded. They might be on my head too hard. Or the... I don't know. Just the... Like, seconds ago, the blood just kind of, like, rushed to my head really weirdly. For a second there. Got very lightheaded for a second. It is kind of amazing just how much better 3's songs are than 2. Unless this is... Or no, wait. Maybe this is 2. Oh, it is 2. This is Breezy Village. Damn. Well, I just fucked myself in the mouth live on camera. Amazing. Oops. No takesies backsies. That's going in the cringe compilation. Did I play 2 live? I swear yeah, I think I did. I know I played it recently. But yeah, generally, I am more of a fan of 3, I think, than I am of 2. Which I know some people won't like that. But I think 2 isn't as good as some people say it is. And I don't know how much of that is actually because of the fucking Ubisoft localization. I just think 2 has way too many gadgets. And it just kind of feels really like... I don't know, after a certain point it kind of just feels like we're going through the motions with 2. It's just like, oh, Spectre got out. Oh. Oh, he's setting up a space station again, like in the first game. Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, 3 has that too, don't get me wrong, but at least 3 has, like, the unifying thing tying it together of, like, has, like, a plot. I think 2 is just like, oh, he gets out again. Oh, they're doing the thing again, the monkeys. Oh, yeah, there's a space station, by the way. He's gonna fire a giant fucking laser. But that's just a theory. A game theory. A ding-dang-gong electronic experience inquiry. Fuck. I couldn't think of a word for thinking. Oh, explanation. An electronic experience explanation. That's his fucking Deltarune Dark World counterpart, Matt Pats. The electronic experience explainer. Man, these little tiny ass legs are quite involved. There's a whole hell of a lot of kit packed into this kit for how tiny it is. I will say. I was thinking like, oh, this won't be that bad. I'll finish it in 2 hours. No. No. Well, I mean, it's only been an hour and a half. We still got ARMS to do. We still got Nintendo ARMS. I never played ARMS. I have no idea if it's actually any good or not. I didn't seem too particularly interested in it. It looked cool. I don't know. I guess Splatoon just, like, resonated with me so much more. You did pretty okay on ARMS ranked mode? Nice. Yeah, nothing against ARMS. I know people were really fond of the one chick with the twin tails. But ARMS just never really caught on, did it? Oh my fucking Christ. Okay. Thank you. That's another thing with this kit too, is there is a lot of... God, there is a lot of little tiny parts that need to go into tight spaces. Am I stupid? Oh. Yeah, that's about as far as that goes in. Alright. I wonder what Nintendo... You know, I wonder if Nintendo even wants to cook up another thing anymore. Like... Feels like this current Nintendo kind of doesn't really seem all that interested in much except sitting on their coattails a little bit. I think the Switch 2 being what it is a pretty good indicator of that IMO. Okay, now, before I have anything to do with that, just so I don't fucking stress fracture this piece, I'm actually going to put it in... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Because the way it fits in. Fuck. So, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not push it in two. Alright, like, that looks, okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, that went a lot more smoothly than last time. Like, infinitely better. Even. Man, we still got 2 arms and a fucking waist to do? Jesus. Holy shit! Wow, there's a lot to do still. Oh my god. I mean, each thing kind of has like a page to do. Holy fuck, though. I mean, I'm gonna go till I complete this. I don't want to have this sitting on my desk. Half finished. And then I don't want to, like, have to, like, build it off stream and then show up with another kit. Although, I probably should be more comfortable with doing that. This should be fun. This shouldn't be a stressful thing. Let's grab a joint here. I feel like I'll feel better about this guy though once I actually get the legs on. Although I have a sinking suspicion this is one of those kits that has no ability to stand up on its own. Just like period. Two leg. Alright. Oh no, shit. Fuck. We still got hard point covers to do. Fuck. God damn it. wonder what you'd even do with some of these hard point covers. Okay, there we go. All set on the legs. Now we just got to do the fucking dumpiest goddamn thigh hip box thing I've ever seen on a model kit. Alright, let's see. Runner B. For a big fat booty. Oh god, more fucking hard point covers, Jesus. It never ends. There's a lot of hard points on this kit. Holy shit. Like, I'm kind of in shock. All right, so we need E6 and E7, yes. Or no, these aren't really hard point covers. These are just little detail pieces. That's kind of neat. Well, they kind of don't really go in all that straight, if I'm going to be honest. But whatever, I suppose. Suppose that's in enough. Okay, more microscopic parts. C. Oh god, we're gonna have to build hands, aren't we? There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, no. It's so close. It's so close. I'm gonna fucking break my fingers. I actually unironically went through the manual doing that. Holy shit. Oh man, that does not want to fucking go in, huh? Jeez. Is it because I didn't clip this part off all the way? It could have felt like I did. Giant enemy catfish. Okay. Next. B11. F14. G1 and G1. I didn't get him. Damn it. Oh, damn little sewer fruit fly guys. Timmy. Where is the B run there? Where is it? Oh no. Wait, there was a whole separate A runner. Were there other parts I could have used? Oh, there were! I could have used way cooler parts. Instead of... Oh. Dang it. That upsets me. And not even a Japanese lady singing about people saru is gonna make me feel better. This is D. Where the hell is B? Seriously, where is it? Oh, here it is. Polycaps that aren't polycaps. Magical. Let's see, we go. Okay. Now we Regzugo. Yeah, there's no fucking way this thing is standing up on its own. Are you kidding me? It is so top heavy, and it has these little tiny fucking baby peg legs. It's not happening at all. Forgot to... But, yeah, that's how much we have. We still got 2 arm to do. Actually, we still got to finish this. I bet you that's what the tail's for. That's probably why, because you can then pose it to stand it up. That makes a lot of sense. To be honest. Oh man, these arms are gonna be complicated. I just looked at the thing. Holy shit. We're gonna have to put like individual fingers in and everything. Oh my god. I might have to call this a two-parter. I'm starting to get a little tired. No, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna finish. With a little bit of luck, but with our help, our hero pulls through. Octoroks, lemurs, and tektites too. It's the WEEABOO-FUNZONE. It's really rad. Those plamos from Japan are really bad. Bandai and Kodo and Garage Kits too. But with your like and subscribe, our hero pulls through. Did I just completely fuck this up? I did. I mean, I gotta do both of them at one point, but... I always think they're a bit smaller than they really are. What, these guys? Or, like, just kits in general? Because, yeah, I can relate to that. A5 and A6. Man. The Natsun. Have you built one? I guess I could do both of them while I'm here. Might as well. These seem to be somewhat, weird. The original Natsun was tiny. Interesting. Not one of the Kodos. So this used to be like a different company making kit, I assume, by that logic. Okay, good. We're done with this runner. Goodbye. I didn't do the tail. Fuck. I forgot. I moved right onto the arms. The Nintendo arms. Oy. Oh, fuck. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Wow, I don't think I've ever heard this song loop this far. Like this. Okay, so we'll put this to the side because this is clearly C3 and C6. Oh yeah, speaking of kits and stuff, Red, did you see that after they made a G-Quux kit, they went out of their way to make a more interesting feature complete one? Just as a fuck you to everyone who bought the original. Yeah. You know, I don't know if I kind of wish they would have just made it an accessory kit. I know some people probably would have thought that was lame, but like I feel like that would have been at least a little bit more tolerable. I definitely would like to try the high grade G-Fred. That looks fun. I think that's probably the only other kit from Quux that I would, like, want one, except for maybe, like, a traditional green Zaku, which I don't think I've seen one of those. I want to do the Booby Zaku mod. I really do. The add-on kits kind of, yeah. I don't know. I haven't checked in with P Bandai in a minute. I'm gonna be real. Oh, fuck. Oh, I started getting really tired all of a sudden. And incredibly lightheaded. So, I apologize if my stamina is waning. Drink lots of water. I went into the office today and it was very hot. That building is kind of dangerous to be in. Jeez, are 25 bucks? Oh, God. Oh, P Bandai. Okay, that went together pretty simple. Wait a minute. I may... No. What the fuck? It just immediately ends. What the hell happened? You know what? No. Not this one. Shut up. Shut up and don't say a word. Yeah, it's a little farther in than I've played the Ace Attorney. D13 and D6. Oh, God. Oh, I'm really feeling it now. Holy shit.
I'm really feeling it!
I don't know what happened. I'm like crashing. Ugh. Ugh. Might go take a shower after this just to wake up a little bit. Did I just wreck this? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Huh. It's here that there's another... Man, that's like 3 of these guys where it's like, be very careful or you'll destroy your kid. Oh, man. Be very careful. Okay. B9, B3, and A10. Next. Oh, yeah, I didn't do this one. Oh, I didn't do A10 either. Fuck. Fucking mine us. I think we're done with B, but you never know. There we go. Here we go. Speaking of songs I remember from this. I never finished 2. Now that I think about it. And then I didn't get to 6 because 6 was DSiWare only. I bought 5, but I like owning physical copies of games. And I specifically remember fucking Capcom refused to print a physical version of 5, even though they did it for Japan. They didn't do it for the US, which is really stupid and upsetting. And I just never played 6. I didn't even bother. I am going to be honest. I still have a chip on my shoulder with Capcom. You know, everyone likes to act like they're better now than back in like the early to mid 2010s. But I still very much have a gigantic chip on my shoulder from Mega Man They have not redeemed themselves at all, in my opinion, for that. Like, I don't think Mega Man 11 was... I'm gonna be real, I just wasn't a big fan of Mega Man 11. I feel like that was the most boilerplate bait. Like, I'm honestly shocked that they had the foresight to make it not like a fucking Mega Man 9 and 10 pixel whatever game. If they would have did that for 11, I think I would have, like, screamed. But yeah. Really not a big fan of Capcom these days. I don't... The problem is for all the people that they've alienated like me, they've picked up new people that can fill the gap, so it doesn't mean anything to them. Like Monster Hunter people. No offense to people who like Monster Hunter, but I don't think I give a single fuck about it. I tried one of them. I tried the one on the 3DS. And I did like 1 or 2 hunts, and it was like, oh, this is the game? This is boring. And I don't think I sold it, but like, I actually still have it, I think. But I pulled it out of my 3DS, and I never put it back in. Zero interest in Monster Hunter. It just does nothing for me. It's another one of those games that's probably so much better if you have a group of people to play it with. But I don't know. I don't have groups of people to play games with generally. Okay. Alright. You know, if it's going to make me do all this, and then I have to... Before I start doing this... Yeah, there's other hands. I'm not fucking making... Sorry, Nachin. I'm not going through and making, like... I don't know. I'm kind of at the end of my patience here, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm crashing right now, and I'm only holding on to finish this kit. But see, that's the thing, Calico, is I don't give a shit about Dark Souls either. Dark Souls as a game franchise, I actually have a lot of anonymity for. Not because it's not something I like, but because everyone else likes it, and therefore now every other game must use things from Dark Souls in their systems. Like Sippy Cup health and roll dodging. So I don't like it. It's poo-poo stinky. No good. Very icky, no good. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm not really much of a Souls Dark guy. Either. So that actually would explain a lot. Maybe. I don't know. They just don't appeal to me in, like, any way. Like, I don't care about, like... I know that's kind of a meme that people like to make fun of, is people who don't play certain games because of the way they look. Or people who only care about, like, aesthetics in games. But if I'm going to be spending an enormous amount of time in a digital world, I want to at least like it. I think that's fair, or at least have enough of an interest in it to want to participate in it for an extended period of time. And I just do not get that with Dark Souls, or Bloodborne, or Sekiro, or like, just any Souls game. They all just look like the same... like 2000 mid 2000s like piss shit filter, like dirty to me. And I don't really care about like the in fact, if anything, that's the thing I really fucking hate about modern games, is they all look at Dark Souls the way it tells its story through like background stuff or whatever, and they figure, oh, that's what we gotta have lore instead of storytelling. Like, yeah, that's a good way to put it. I don't like the prioritization of lore over storytelling that a lot of things seem to do. And I, you know, I might be completely off base about saying this, but I believe a lot of that comes from Dark Souls. A Kemono Souls-like game on Twitter. Big Was it Tunic? Because I played Tunic. B1. And then we're B done. Of course, I threw the B runner away. Yeah, maybe I just have the wrong opinion about it. Like, I'm fully willing to admit I'm off base about it. Just, like, straight up. Like, I'll fully, like, I'm not, like, some, like, ideologue guy. I'm not, like, gonna just admit that I'm right. There's very few things about that I will be like. One of them being Last of Us. I remember some people long ago were kind of upset at me that I didn't want to give Last of Us a chance. Because I don't want to support modern Naughty Dog. Japanese Kemono, no idea if it's anything more than a prototype, though. Interesting, so it's not Tunic. Because Tunic was a game that I thought was kind of cool. And of course, then they did the whole Dark Souls implied storytelling thing. And lore. Lore, so much lore. I don't like lore if it's... Lore should be there for when I want to know more about a world, and it shouldn't be the focus. Like, it kind of has to be there, but at the same time, yeah, just too many people prioritize lore instead of the things that ground you in the world to want to learn more about lore. But, I don't know. That's just an electronic explanation theory. I don't know. God damn it. But yeah, again, I could be totally fucking off base about, like, a lot of this. There just hasn't been, like, a Souls thing that I wanted to do. I think there was this one game that I played. It was, like, Little Witch No Better or something. I got it for Switch. And it's, like... a Souls-like where you play as a little anime witch. And I think I got like an hour into it and I was like, this sucks. I know exactly what this is wanting to be and it's not good. And I'm not going to give it a pass just because it's a tiny anime girl. But, hey, speaking of giving things a pass, we did it, everybody. We got a Nanshin. This is an interesting kit. Very odd indeed. He is quite a lad. I don't really feel like these joints on the shoulder are all that great, if I'm going to be real. Parts of them feel a little stiff. I don't think... Does pseudo regalia count as... I get... You know... Is that really what people consider that game to be? I always thought it was more of like an action platformer. I guess in my mind, it is kind of a Souls-like. It's got the sippy cup health. But also, with pseudo regalia's lore... Like, it's very clearly, obviously, like, a Klonoa. Like, it's not subtle at all. Like, it's... Sybil is meant to be, like, a dream traveler. Like Klonoa. And she goes into a person's dream. And helps them with their problem. Like, I never really... I guess you could call it a Souls-like. But to me, Souls-likes aren't categorized in the way pseudo regalia is. Because pseudo regalia is all about the freedom of movement. And a lot of Souls games, from what I've seen, their whole thing is about restricting the player's actions heavily so that you have to think about things. It's the complete opposite to me, and I guess that's why it doesn't register as a Souls-like to me. Because the design philosophies are so fundamentally different. And when you, like, screw up in pseudo regalia, it feels a lot more like it's your fault. Whereas with Souls games, it seems like a lot of the difficulty is in the clunky controls. Which is by design. Like, clunky controls and, like little gotcha traps. But, again, I could be off base about that completely. But that's just kind of my impression of those games. But we're almost done. We have a gun to gun. And then we have an axe to grind. Large cinematic bosses. Okay. I mean, I guess I could kind of see that. Again, nothing against those types of games. It's just, like, very clearly not for me. Well, the other thing, too, about pseudo regalia that, like, I give it a pass on the whole lore thing is because it's literally a game jam game that was cleaned up a bit after the fact. Like, it's the same thing with, fucking Receiver, which is another really tiny game jam game that I kind of like. Well, it just seems like there's more punishment for whiffing, I guess. Yeah, again, I could just be talking out of my ass. Like, these are just my impressions, obviously. And I could be just completely wrong. Maybe someday I'll give a Souls game a chance. I just haven't really seen one that makes me want to go, oh, I would like to try. Let's see. Fire the bullets from the gun. Oh, do I have to... Am I gonna have... Okay, good. You can just put it in his hand. Oh, there's little bullets and shit you can put in the thing. Oh, fuck. Did I just, like, totally screw this? Oh, you would have had to do the... Oh. You know what? God damn it. I was about to say, God damn it, video game. But I'm not playing a video game. Oh my god, I clearly need a nap. I'm sorry. Goldman, no side me, no son. Another crab's treasure. I've heard about that. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know what? Honestly, that might be goofy enough that might be one I would be interested in giving a try. That actually kind of does, like, ring, like, it would resonate with me potentially. If it's ever on sale, I'll pick it up. But I got so many fucking video games I gotta play. I have so much. So much. And not just console games either. I really, really want to get in and stream some arcade games too. But the reason I haven't is because it kind of... Currently, it kind of takes a lot of setup. And it's kind of a pain in the butt for me to set up. And I gotta be, like, on to, like, play video games. Or to play arcade stuff. You have to, like, want to play. And a lot of times when I go to stream or play games, I'm usually kind of tired because I had a long day. And for a lot of arcade stuff, that's, like, unacceptable. You have to be there for the game. Yeah, I watched someone play Code Vein. That's the vampire one, right? Where everyone's a vampire. Vampire Christode. I wonder if that game was any good. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. That game kind of came out, and I never heard anything about it again. Despite its, the 8-bit side game was better. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. It felt like he really wanted that game to be something. Like, that guy went out of his... Oh, fuck. That guy felt like he really went out of his way to try and, like, make that game something. That is really sad, but also I firmly believe that that is probably like the most predictable thing. A lot of indie games kind of fall in that trap, which is kind of what I was referring to earlier. Like, you know, another game like that like kind of bothers me a bit is Bug Fables. Bug Fables was very much a, I feel like I'd rather just be playing Paper Mario right now. Like, you get to a certain point, it's like, I'm done with this fucking game. And then also, too, it kind of has, like, the Mario, like, Kaizo kind of problem. Where it's designed by, like, people who are, like, way too good at the fucking game. Do you remember when I was playing, Rad, do you remember when I was playing Big Catch? And that a lot of the platforming in that game is, like, intensely hardcore. And it's very clearly designed by people who, like, are used to these, like, super ridiculous, like, ROM hack platforming stuff. Oh, don't tell me this is as far down as this goes. You cannot be serious. That is not... No, get out of here, Nodson. No way. See, I didn't really care for Hollow Knight either. Like, I don't mind Metroidvanias. I like the whole search action, I believe is a new fart sniffery term for Metroidvania. I do like that style of game. But, yeah, I just did not like Hollow Knight for the same reason. It's just like, it just wants to be Castlevania Dark Souls. And I just don't give a flying fuck. I don't care. And people, like, are losing their shit over whatever the next one is gonna be, Silk Song. I just don't give a single fuck. Shut up. How dare you be excited for a thing? How dare you have something that you appreciate and enjoy? Fuck you, you should be miserable like me and hate everything. No, but yeah, no, I didn't really get Hollow Knight either. I also just kind of don't really care for the whole dark gothic thing. I just feel like it's really overdone at this point. But here we go. We got a Natshin on deck. Holy shit. Let's get me back to the chair. Okay, Grandpa, play your GameCube Mario Sunshine. Let's go. Grandpa, sit down with your Ape Escape. But this was a cool looking kit. I know it's got some functionality to it. Like, I believe this pops up and, like, people can... I think I've seen people, like, ride them. Like, people have made, like, little 1/12 scale figures ride these somehow. Yeah, I just did not give a shit about Hollow Knight. It was boring. And then, I hated the fucking things that they put in there. Like, you have kickback when you hit enemies. And I know they only fucking did that because it's a thing that would have been in Dark Souls. Like, it seems like one of those, like, annoyance, like, type gameplay things that would be a thing in a Dark Souls game, even though I have no like evidence to suggest that it is from that. But this is a cool kit. It's a little tedious to build. But that also just could have been my general attitude. Again, I'm very tired right now for some reason. I fucking... Like, halfway through this, the blood started rushing to my head, and I got really lightheaded. And I'm just exhausted all of a sudden. It's the exact opposite of Dark Souls? Interesting. I must have a very bad opinion of Dark Souls, then. I must just be off base about a lot of it. I must be just completely wrong. But yeah, fuck Hollow Knight. It's nowhere near as good. In my opinion, I'm of the opinion that it's nowhere near as good as people say it is, but is just whatever. And I got decently far into the game too. I've tried it a couple times and I just don't give a fucking shit. But this is kind of a cool kit. I wish I had the one with the cat ears, since it's literally just like a cat with minus the ears. I like these little shield things. I don't know, it seems cool. I wouldn't be against trying another one if there was a cool, like, colored one other than this one. I will say that's the only thing, is this one seems just a little plain color-wise, but I also didn't put the black top on, which I probably should have. But yeah, this is kind of a fun kit. The little wire is pretty cool. That acts as a stand. I always appreciate when a kit can stand on its own. I know that's not a given with a lot of really fantastically designed kits. But, I don't know, this is a good time. Except for the fact that I'm exhausted. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to yell or yawn right into the mic. Whew, daddy. Alright, we did it, everyone. I'm tired. I'm very tired.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna take this victory and
I won!
Go to bed. Or go lay down or do something. I don't know. I won't be in front of this computer though. But thank you everyone for joining us. We'll be back later with something else, but not right now. I'm very tired. Good night, everybody.